for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Stanford's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling, the temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Dropping back, it's Warren. Here's a heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Stanford lines up to punt it away. Makes the grab at the 10. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So Notre Dame's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes the sophomore running back. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that.
Pulls it in on the left. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. Just trying to find playmakers in Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years was a guy that you could really depend on. Trying to find those golden Tates, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing.
Got a little press. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Run inside. It's Mobley. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Strong, firm tackle.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Carr from the gun on third down. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. On first and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. He might want another play. Carr. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Throws for the tight end. Snagged in the middle. It's Blackburn. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Well, the defense basically played that one perfectly. Right against the RPO, they did a nice job staying back, hanging, watching the quarterback's eyes, and taking away any throw. And when he decided to try to keep the football and scramble to his left, they were all over. Great job defensively, playing together as one unit.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on third down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Mobley. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Carr on play action. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now the play fake. Here's the pressure. Got him downfield. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They give it to him again. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Well, you got to give this offense a lot of credit because they've been really physical, and they've been doing a nice job running the football on this drive, getting themselves into this position, third down in the red zone. They've got a 4-point lead. Obviously, a huge third down here, but even if they don't get it, they can kick the field goal and make this a 7-point game. Obviously, they're thinking touchdown, try to make this a 2-possession game.
Play action, Carr. Pocket breaking down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Almost lost the football on that one, but the clock is stopped while the medical staff comes out to tend to an injured player. That's the sophomore running back there taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Off the boot, looking for his man. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
When it gets in long yardage situations, defensively you're thinking pass, pass, pass. How about the quarterback doing a great job? He wants to push it down the field, but he does a great job scrambling, chewing up chunks of yards, and now making this situation a lot more manageable.
From the gun on third down, Carr makes the grab, and the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they will open this drive right on the doorstep with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that. Throwing, Carr. Looking long. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal! This defense making a big... Stanford will boot it away to start this second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. They go to work in the 3rd quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right. That pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
Quarterback making checks. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Williams. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll move the tight end. They'll go right back to him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Under pressure and down. He... Looking to throw, it's Carr. Makes the grab on the left. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. The run inside. It's Williams. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's Carr to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
The give is to Williams. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. 3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it on the run. Taken down just short of the sticks, but the offense still within scoring range on 4th down.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's 3rd down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Sweet cut there. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of the game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Carr. Incomplete. A 50-50 ball won by no one that time.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on 1st down by this offense.
Early movement on the offense will push them back a bit. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And now 5 extra yards to cover after the false start. Still 2nd and goal. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air. It's Carr. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
it's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up 3rd down.
Max looking for the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown! Great place to start for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Throwing, Carr, a strike downfield, and he's brought down after a nice gain. Notre Dame explosive in the passing game. Let's see what they do here. In the red area, it's Williams. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter. Guys are tired, and they're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
Making side adjustments here. Carr from the gun on third down. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The kicker will reach for a 36-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this, and this is the kind of performance today that is really going to help this offense's confidence.
Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for... They get the win. They are now bowl eligible. But when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too. So we know they're going to a bowl game. Great. But, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not